People over 50 think they understand their bodies. They trust old habits, they believe nothing serious changes. But new aging research shows a pattern that most seniors never notice. A simple private habit begins to act differently after 65. Many doctors warn about it. The warning is serious. Something inside the body reacts in a way that surprises even healthy seniors. The question is simple: why does a normal release become risky in older age? Something is missing in this story. You will notice the clues, but not the full answer until later. American senior health surveys give strong signals. The data covers millions of adults over 50. 72% of seniors between 60 and 69 continue the same personal routines they had in their younger years, but their bodies are not the same. Heart response changes, blood pressure changes, nerve signals slow down, glands react with more stress. This shift is quiet. Most people do not see it until much later. That is where the hidden risk begins. The origin starts early. In the 20s and 30s, the body recovers fast. Hormones stay balanced. Dr. Harold Shapiro and Dr. Michael Rose studied young adult physiology for years. Their findings are clear. Frequent sexual release in early adulthood creates almost no long-term load on the body. Recovery is quick. Blood vessels expand easily. Prostate tissue stays flexible. But this is only true in youth. The body adapts less with age. The reaction changes, the load increases. What felt normal earlier slowly becomes harder to handle. The 40s bring the first quiet shift. Hormones move down a little each year. Thyroid activity dips. Testosterone output declines. Cortisol rises more often. Prostate tissue becomes sensitive. A major American study on adults aged 45 to 55 found that 39% reported prostate irritation or pressure without any clear symptoms. They ignored it because the signs were small. The change still continued. Year after year, these minor shifts build pressure inside the system. After 50, the body enters a new phase. Aging science calls it a neuroendocrine shift. Nerve signaling slows by 2 to 3% each year after 50. This creates a chain reaction. Blood pressure responses change. Heart rhythm becomes easier to disturb. Glands push harder to regulate hormones. When a person over 50 uses the same stimulation pattern they used in their youth, the body can show an overload response. Doctors call it overstimulation stress. It is not a disease. It is a physical stress spike that the aging system cannot absorb the same way. The breaking point appears after 65. Many seniors do not see it coming. A national aging report found that 28% of adults over 65 develop fatigue, prostate swelling, blood pressure spikes, or hormone dips that link directly to personal release patterns they carried from young adulthood. 70% of these seniors had no idea their routine could trigger these reactions. The body reacts slower, the heart takes more strain. Blood vessels recover late, prostate tissue swells faster. Nerves need more time to return to balance. A short physical action turns into hours of internal stress for many seniors. The fallout grows. Hormonal dips hurt sleep. Prostate swelling increases night urination. Circulation weakens. Heart rhythm becomes irregular for some. Many seniors believe this is normal aging. They blame age, not behavior. That belief pushes them toward the wrong solutions. They try supplements with no medical backing. They search for old advice in old magazines. They depend on outdated habits. None of these fix the real cause. They reduce symptoms but not the trigger. Recent research highlights another problem. Wrong timing and high frequency of release can trigger pressure spikes in seniors that raise the risk of dizziness, inflammation, prostate congestion, and irregular heartbeat. This pattern does not affect everyone, but the risk rises after 65. This is why doctors issue strong warnings. The issue is not the act itself. The issue is the body's reduced ability to manage the physical stress that comes with it. The effect builds up silently and hits the weakest part of the system. You can take 3 actions today. Monitor your own signals. Pay attention to changes in energy, sleep, pulse, and recovery time. Reduce the frequency to match your age. Do not treat your current body like your younger body. Ask your doctor for a full hormonal panel and a prostate screening. This is one of the strongest protective steps for senior men. One more evidence-based warning. After 65, frequent overstimulation can cause a high-risk physiological load. This load affects blood pressure, heart rhythm, and prostate tissue. One thought to leave with you. If one simple habit changes this much with age, how many other habits are affecting seniors without them knowing? Subscribe now. The next chapter reveals the hidden aging triggers that most people never hear about.